In order to create a system for achieving your dreams, you must reverse engineer your dream. Basically, you're working backwards. Are you hearing me? Everything has to be reverse engineered. Everything. There's so many people. It was so funny one day when I was, those of you that know Leah, that's right, Linda. We begin with the end in mind. Always. That's the way I always do everything. It's like, if this is what I want as the end result, what has to happen? Now, here's what happens to a lot of creatives. When you start getting in or writing out the details, they shut down. You know what you need to do? When your brain starts shutting down, you need to go, I am putting on my big girl panties. I apologize to the men in the audience tonight listening, but that's when there's something inside of me that says, Amy, get your rear in gear. You can do this. Put your big girl panties on and make it happen. Are y'all with me? We can do this. It is a learned state. It is something that we can learn. We're going to push ourselves through. And that's why I think so many times when we find ourselves in very desperate situations, we have no choice. We have no choice. When I found out that I was going to be a single mom, when my husband left me, when I had 2 tiny babies, I had no choice. I had to push through. I had to reverse engineer. Molly, can you mute everybody? I had no choice. I had to engineer my dream and I had to work backwards. All right, next slide. So forget the first thing to do. This is where a lot of people get hung up. Oh my gosh, what do I do first? Oh my gosh. So do I do this? Do I do this? It's like, forget the first thing to do. Forget the first line in the book. Forget the first Facebook Live. Forget what your website's going to look like. Just mark those off right now. Now what I want you to do is start at the very end. Write the conclusion and then write the steps to get there. Is everybody with me? Write the conclusion of where you want to be. So, Chrissy, you don't have to worry about the first thing anymore. Get rid of it. Write out the conclusion, and then let's start backtracking. Reverse engineering is what sets the dreamers apart from the doers. Reverse engineering is going to set the dreamers apart from the doers. If your dream only exists in your mind, it's unusable to the rest of the world. I know these are not popular things to say. I know these are hard, but I hope as you are listening and it's like you're getting a lump in your throat, maybe you're getting sick to your stomach, maybe you're like going, I don't want you to become overwhelmed in it. I want you to hear it and then go, okay, I hear what she's saying. This is hard, but I can do this. Yes, you can do this. But you've got to remember, you have to push through enough to say, if my dream and all of this wonderful stuff that I love to roll around in my head and these ideas, if they only exist in my mind, it is unusable for the rest of the world. You have a gift. Your giftings and your passions are your purpose. Each one of us has been given a purpose. We've been given gifts to fulfill the purpose. And so we can work within the confines of our giftings to reach the purpose. But there are a lot of times that we need to get out of our comfort zone and we need to push through things in order to make them happen. All right, next slide.